I used to hear people say we accept the love we think we deserve, and every time I heard that, I kind of brushed it off. Because when you love someone, it doesn't feel that calculated. You don't sit there thinking, yeah, this pain feels right for me. You just love them. You do. It feels natural. You try to understand them, you try to be patient, you try not to lose them. And if I'm being honest, I let a lot of things slide in past relationships because I was terrified of losing that love, that feeling. Like not even the person. I was not terrified of losing the person. I was more terrified of losing that feeling, that feeling of finally having someone, finally being important to someone, and most importantly, finally not feeling alone all the time. And once you get attached to that feeling, once you get a taste of that feeling, you start tolerating things you normally wouldn't. I stayed quiet about things that hurt me, not because they didn't matter. They did matter, but because I was scared that speaking up would create distance. I was scared that they'd pull away, scared I'd become too much in a way, in a sense. Scared that if I stopped being easy to love, they'd stop loving me altogether. So I became more understanding than honest. I started lying a lot, just I don't so I don't lose them. And to be honest, that slowly destroys you because you start betraying yourself in small ways. You start laughing things off that actually hurt your feelings. You pretend you're okay when things that keep you awake at night. You accept inconsistency because at least they still come back. Like they're always there. So like you're like, it is what it is. And the worst part is, or at least the worst part for me is, you convince yourself that it's normal. And that's what I did. That it just that's what love feels like. But deep down, you know something is wrong. You can feel it in the overthinking. Because you don't overthink just to overthink. Sometimes you overthink because you have a feeling that it is true. That the way one dry text changes your whole mood. The way you analyze their tone, the way you feel relief instead of security when they finally start showing affection again. That's not peace. That's emotional survival. And I know what that feels like. I know what it feels like to sit there pretending you're okay because you don't want to ruin the moment. You don't want to ruin the mood, especially when you're out on dates or over at their house or together watching a movie. Like you don't want to ruin anything, so you just stay quiet. And to feel lonely in a relationship but still stay because the idea of losing them hurts more than speaking up, you know? And I know what it feels like to love someone so much that you slowly start accepting less and less just to keep them in your life. That you start slowly demolishing your boundaries and doing things you normally wouldn't do just so you don't lose them. Just so you can keep that feeling, you get addicted to that feeling. And maybe that's what the quote really means. Maybe we accept the love we think we deserve because deep down a part of us doesn't believe we're worthy of being loved fully. Not temporarily, not conveniently, but fully. So when someone gives us half love, we hold onto it like it's rare because we don't know when the next time will come. Because we're also scared that there won't be anything better. That the grass is not greener on the other side. And that fear makes you abandon yourself quietly. You stop asking for reassurance. You stop expressing needs. You stop expecting consistency. You become smaller just to make the relationships survive in a way. And one day you wake up and realize you spent so much time trying to not lose them, then that you actually lost yourself instead. My bad, the dogs are barking. I have no idea why, bro. And that realization broke me a little because I started looking back at old relationships and realizing there were so many moments where I needed love, but I just settled for attention. So many moments I needed honesty, but accepted confusion because that was the easiest route. Moments where I needed reassurance, but convinced myself that, you know what, the silence was enough. And the saddest part, and the worst part, I don't even blame them. I can't blame them because I was taught that people would stay even when I was hurting. I taught people that my boundaries were flexible as long as they didn't leave me. And that came from somewhere deeper, you know? I don't know, maybe it's from loneliness, from insecurity, maybe from not fully believing I was enough on my own. And it's still that way right now, to be honest. I don't know. But I do know this. Real love shouldn't make you feel anxious all the time. It shouldn't make you afraid to speak. It shouldn't make you feel replaceable. It shouldn't make you feel like you have to earn basic care, you know? Love shouldn't feel like constantly wanting to be chosen properly. And maybe that's what I'm trying to unlearn now. The idea that pain makes love deeper, the idea that staying through everything automatically means it's meaningful. Maybe healthy love is quieter than that. Maybe it feels safe, consistent, and certain. Maybe you don't have to beg for clarity when someone truly loves you. I'm still learning that, and it's been kind of hard. I'm still trying to separate love from attachment. I'm still trying to believe that I deserve more than temporary affection and inconsistent effort. But sometimes late at night, after thinking about everything I accepted just to avoid being abandoned, I still end up asking myself the same question. And it's always that one question I keep asking myself. Am I worthy of love? Am I good enough? Or am I just scared of losing it? I'll leave you to think of that for a second. Anyways, it's a beautiful day out here in Madrid, Spain. I just want to give a quick shout out to my Spotify. You can listen to my videos on the go. And on TikTok, we've been going crazy. I'm putting all the links down below. I want you guys to go and support, show some love. And if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel yet, please do. We're closer to the goal of 50 subscribers, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, don't forget, stay real.